Now I'm like, oh, here we go, baby. Okay. This will totally go fine without a hitch. Nothing will go wrong. Not at all. So, I'll be real with you right out of the gate. Only a couple people are probably gonna hear this in the VOD, but we are gonna do our best to not push the right button. Hold on. No. We're gonna do our best to actually follow a kind of basic pattern guide for how to do this mission, because I'm gonna be real with you. Although we've definitely done missions over 30 turns, having a time limit sucks. Because of that. We finished the last one in a decent amount of time, but that was also a very stationary mission. This one's gonna be a lot more typical. So we're gonna have this plan as a contingency, and essentially as a way to try to like, we're not really hunting for the S rank, we're hunting for getting this done as fast as possible, essentially is what I'm trying to say. Because otherwise this is liable to take forever, this last mission. Alright, let me double check some other sources because my computers literally went on and off like several times today, which is really annoying. Fucking power issues, and then we have a storm system outside. Oh. Wait a minute, what? Okay, that's kind of weird. I really hope that, well, it probably isn't. This is probably something they were developing on the side. First come, first serve, basis for G Generation Eternal at the venue. Original goods. Collection card that refines the card. It says card ass. I'm assuming that's supposed to be something else. G Generation card game. Huh. So, if this is just them playing a straight TCG, then that's interesting. Them doing card-based stuff has been forever, right? But I would almost expect this out of you know how they have those cards that you can like scan at like arcade cabinets and shit. But that's an interesting announcement. It's from the G-Gen Eternal Japanese Twitter. I guess there's gonna be a venue. Oh, Tokyo Game Show. Yeah. So Tokyo Game Show, they're gonna give away some of these cards. In fact, when is that? I thought that already happened. No? Okay, so the 21st through the 24th. So in, I want to say at least 2 weeks. Yeah. 2 weeks from Thursday to Sunday. Interesting. Okay. It's kind of crazy to think that we still, like, Tokyo Game Show is definitely a big event. It's kind of crazy to think that we have not only a fair amount of stuff coming up in the fall as well as holidays, obviously. But there's still some other things that we have slated for next year that are really big. The prospect that we might hear even more stuff, damn. We've been eating good the last couple years or so. Definitely been churning out some bangers. Glock 9000. Five times the history. Electoral College now still in the national popular vote. Hasn't that already happened? Didn't that happen last time? That we lost the popular vote? Huh. I thought it did. Interesting. Lordy, lordy. So the other thing that we had to plan for here is that if our initial plan fucks up, we gotta be able to hold and do a push. Because the video that I'm looking at is a month old. There was, I'm pretty sure, an update either around that time or after that time. In fact, I wonder, how did he choose his order? So Colin was last. Max is first. Kanbei was second. They were last. Okay, that makes sense. I'll be real with you. I might still put Max in the middle, but I think Kanbei might get switched out for Eagle. Because here's the thing. We're betting it mostly on a 2-bomber run. One that takes all the shots from the cannons that you'll see on the map in a moment, and the other one that keeps being positioned in spots where it doesn't diminish its power. That would be Max's bomber. Because direct units under his control get a shit ton more damage, which means it can actually just one-shot our objective. Now, whether or not we're going to be able to pull that off, or if some other random factor is going to fuck us over, you know, that's a whole different can of worms. Who knows, right? But we'll see. I think time being sunk into this won't necessarily be because of us going until the max amount of turns. It will be us being foiled in that initial attempt and probably retrying way too many times if we don't get it right. Alrighty. So once that ad ramps up, we'll switch things over. I don't know why it starts the first one so early. Although I guess that does help for the initial bring in. Let me switch this over. Let me also make sure something else. I think I already... Because yeah, eventually we're gonna do our dailies and shit. Boop. Okay. Silence! Alright. So, will this be the end, or will it take way too long and we're gonna have to do it again some other time? We're gonna find out. So, we're at the end of it. We're doing this without doing the other lab missions. Final final conflict has arrived. Stop the enemy's missile from launching. Lash's construction on the missile platform completed. Yes. Wait, no. Give me a few minutes, okay? Can't rush genius, sir. How much more time do you require? About 3. No, 5. About 40 days, maybe. I will not wait that long. Finish within 30 days. Ah. Do you understand me? Yeah, I'll give it my best. And the death ray, is it ready? You know it. It's fine. You can use it now. I even fixed it too. Now it won't damage our troops when it's fired. Good. But it does need 7 days to build up enough energy to fire. 7 days. I will not forget. Okay. So the idea here...
Hey!
Max in middle. I think I want my second to be Eagle. Squall might be interesting to throw on there. We don't have another unit that does what his does, but he's also not gonna be... He's gonna be landlocked, which sucks.
Alright.
So having someone that can do a second turn to defend themselves might be better here. And then we'll throw Colin because he's gonna be able to produce units a lot faster. Because of his costs. Alright. Final front.
Oh!
Hey, I think I see it up there. That's the missile platform. Here we go.
Look who showed up.
Sturm, you're really back for more after last time?
It isn't the class president who likes playing with soldiers. And here you are yet again, engaging in war games out of your league.
Oh,
Sonia's not alone. We're all here. Different place, same cast. Everyone, how expedient this shall be. Each and every one of you bear witness to history in the making. When the Black Hole Army's missile strikes, the destruction of your world will ensue, and the creation of my world will begin. As long as we're alive, that will never happen. Empty words from the puppet who was once so easily manipulated. Why, you... Stopping me is impossible. The missile platform is simply beyond your reach. What is that supposed to mean? There's nothing the might of our armies combined can't reach. Enough. I'll not delay your demise a second longer than necessary. Let us see this might of yours. Oh, hey, wait! That right there... It's right there within reasonable distance. How could it be beyond our reach? What's there mean by that?
oh my gosh!
Blue Moon troops are scouting the area and I just sent a report. There's some kind of giant laser blocking access to the platform.
Oh dear.
Uh-huh. That explained the old bucket that was rattling on like that. If we can't reach the missile platform, we can't dismantle the darn thing. And blowing up an explosive of that magnitude is certainly not an option. We should start moving out now and strike the enemy before they have a chance to prepare any further. Right. Doesn't look like we'll be able to avoid that contraption, so we're better off facing it head on. It's exactly where Sturm wanted us.
Copy.
And the plan is to weaken the defenses first. Withstanding weapon fire as best we can. Attack the laser and then reach the platform to stop the launch. Whoa! We're gonna use a brute force approach? Alright! That sounds like a plan I can get behind. Let us aim for the laser. Move out, everyone!
Foolish worms. I've seen this strategy before, and the strategy you're thinking of replacing it with, and the replacement for that.
Damn, thorough.
I am warfare incarnate. The best you can do is choose a maneuver that might briefly postpone your defeat.
Okay, so 30 days to do this. Not a lot of money to start. In fact, I wonder how much we're gonna make within the first couple days. So they do have some production units, but they're all off to the side. There's some that they're more than likely inevitably going to grab. But for the initial part of our plan, these two need to accrue as much money within 3 turns as possible. Because our ultimate goal is for them to be able to grab up some bombers. The most we might make for these guys is just get some infantry going, because one way or the other, all of these guys are gonna have to maintain at least some sort of standing force, even if that's just an infantry guy like in a far end corner, probably near one of these or whatever. We also do have some missiles to work with if their front troops get a little too rowdy. But the idea here is to try to do this as quickly as possible. Something else to keep in mind is that these guys do overlap, as usual. And it looks like right around here, from here is probably the shortest route that isn't covered by the other cannon. It may even be okay to be here. The problem with that is this motherfucker. So within 7 turns, this entire column, so pretty much everything short of these air forts, is gonna get fucking slammed for a lot of damage. But this is also our ultimate goal, is to reach this thing and just fucking piece it up. Destroy the death ray within 30 days to end this once and for all. Now that being said, these two are a little bit more mission critical. Eagle can kind of do whatever he wants right now. His main objective right now is probably just sending an infantry guy down to the bottom and then just kind of doing whatever with the rest of his funds. Because he's going to have to deal with this entire Western Front, eventually capturing this and then bearing down from there. I don't think he can produce anything here, so yeah. This guy is immediately going to go down this way. And if possible, we can try to get him to either capture this city or to beeline for this. It's just to grab it ahead of time, so that they can't get it, like, right away at least. Helen, on the other hand, I think has a little bit more wiggle room, but not that much, since the thing we're getting is still the most expensive thing on the board for his bombers. But this guy can at least grab another city. And from there, this guy will probably head down and do a similar thing. Try to get them in line for the missile, yada yada yada. I think from here though, in these next couple turns, we can't really have them really buy anything. They just kind of have to save what they can. Like, I've already spent too much with Buddy here as it is. Battle Machapter. So the goal range for this is actually to get these guys in such a position where they can actually send them forward. I think he needs one more turn in order to get enough for this. I think I already might have made a bit of a boo-boo because these guys probably should have captured the ones on the outside first so they don't get fooshed later on. But they should be able to clear that spot before that happens. Ideally, we would send them forward to grab these, but, again, both of those are within fooshing range. Which also kind of sucks. So you gotta transport. Actually, I want to double check too, because that front area might also be in range of the cannons. If they go down far enough, because I think they go at least a little ways into the water. Yeah. So on top of that, they're gonna take damage from those. So we're probably just gonna have to leave that alone, to be honest. There we go. Those are done. They'll have enough for a bomber next turn. Specifically, so both of them had to do it by turn 3, even with the cost difference. Because these two collectively were only like 1,600. So the other thing that we're gonna have to keep in mind is that wherever we wind up, by the time this thing is ready to fire, we have to be ready to get this. Which may or may not mean that I probably shouldn't have produced quite as much stuff for Colin. Just so that we might have had a leg up to get his bomber out first. We'll see. Without following it verbatim, there's gonna be a lot of little oversights and things. What's going on, Chorus? Ah, motherfucker. Damn. Their AE guns are already on the way. Actually, that's another scary thing. So I don't know if they're gonna be able to. Endwalker's Hildebrand quest. Oh lord. I need to double check something. Do. So yeah, the airfields are not in danger of that. That being said, should get some sort of recon and other units ready. Alright, so their bomber's ready. That's the one that we're gonna have to escort. So no anti-air units out this way. We got an artillery coming in from the east. Alright. So So you have to keep in mind, right around this guy is the cutoff line for this. We need to position ourselves in such a spot where we do one or two things. So in the video, where they put themselves is like here and here, and they put Colin's bomber closer to this cannon, because from this area, in this general nook, they don't overlap, so they only have a chance to be shot by one. And then from there, they both have the ability to get around here. Similarly though, he puts Collins out in here so that he gets trapped down to one, because eventually one of these may or may not produce an interceptor, and that hopefully will go after Blood in the Water, which would be Collins, and then our other guy can just break through. Now, whether or not that's gonna happen, who the hell knows? So we're on day 4. They're gonna have 3 days of movement before they gotta at least get Max's bomber clear of that beam while still making progress and not getting hit. So it looks like he puts it interestingly, puts it right here. So that's still out of firing range. As I want to say, it's not until like way up here. Is the entirety of this little island engulfed? That one little side bit is not. Get a battle machatter out there. So it seems like he moved it out to that production thing. Okay. Eagle's still just kind of doing his own thing. Actually, can you get all the way around that? Yeah, you can. So you end up getting put out. right over this guy. Is that your max range? Yeah, it is. Alright, so regardless, you're gonna have to do that. We'll start grabbing this. You got a little bit of range, but we'll move you. Move you out about here. Because I think, yeah, these are just cities. Now we can send people towards them if we want. Rude. So I think the only problem I see with this is that we might be a little bit behind already. They may or may not have actually spent anything to get that initial bomber out. That thing is gonna beeline straight for this dude. Okay. Seems like it's one ahead. Right about here. And then they would start moving from there. Oh my lord. What is going on? Bitch. It's gone. Generic gamer. The 18 months in a row. How you been doing, dude? Can I actually reach this bitch? Yes, I can. Come here. We are trying to, at least a little bit, cheese this last mission for Advanced Wars 2, because otherwise, it's probably gonna take too fucking long. How much coverage does it have? Can I get right next to it? Yeah, I can. Woo! Goodbye. Mm-hmm. Oh my lord. I need to double check. Hold on. Where are you? Come here. It's 6. I see. Okay, I'd have to do it through GG. Yeah, I'll try to see about coming through then. You guys have been catching some rough dates so far, for what I've been seeing. Supposedly it's supposed to be storming again tomorrow too. We got lucky today though. Although it didn't stop us from losing power like 3 different times before that even came in. So that was nice. Eh. Curse weekly. Either forest, fire, smoke, or rain. Damn. The fact that thing is that with the way things are looking, the weather's not really going to ease up for a while either. In fact, if anything, when we actually get a proper cold front for fall, it's probably going to get worse. This motherfucker has too much money already. They got a fucking bomber over there. Oh my god. So how the fuck? Right, that's the rest of his turn. And then he throws his ass. Just at max range. Just slings that bitch. Okay. So just twice at max range. Then things get complicated. Okay. Yeet. Let me see something though. Oh, you son of a bitch. Ah, look at that. There's a little bit of RNG involved then, because we're talking about a missile array and a fucking interceptor already being ready. Shit. Get this motherfucker off of here. It's not for you. Actually, you should probably just wedge yourself in here. You need to start grabbing this shit. Not on day 7 yet. But I want to say they should be ahead of this thing, regardless. One way or another, position-wise, they shouldn't be in range to get hit. But I think we might be behind a turn. Because normally you would have by around turn 8 or 9, Max would be here with this bomber. So even though this fucker's here, this interceptor has already hit that other bomber, and then they can just swoop in and hit this bitch. So this might get complicated. Say the issue is that we don't have enough for a fucking interceptor. I also don't know where that bomber's gonna go necessarily. I have my own emote. See my former doggos being bozos. Ah, that's cute. Beef and bozos. Can't see much. Just trying to do some advanced wars here. Ideally, this will be our last day. And we actually just knock out this mission now. Belfie, you're doing alright today. So you just nudge this bitch all the way up here. Still dealing with you running around. How much do these cover? Oh, and there's a bunch of missiles out this way. Why are there so many this way? What are these for? That's a little bit strange, actually. And there's like specifically just 3 of these to force you to go around, I guess, but like... a little bit weird. Kinda makes me wonder how they think this mission is normally supposed to go. If it really is just a straight blitz for all of them straight north. Or something like that. I'm assuming it's gonna fire. So yeah, we're behind. So the idea is supposed to be... yeah, he takes that damage. So it did work, but we did it too slow. now we had two problems. There's already an interceptor right here. And on top of that, this guy has a fair amount of range on us. Now the issue is that this fucking interceptor is like right where we need to be. But once we move forward near where he is, especially because we don't have the worry of that laser anymore, we might be able to finagle this in such a way where this can still do its dirt. Fortunately, we were a little too hasty in producing that, which kinda sucks. Say, actually, they're in range for that too. Yeah, he doesn't get his second turn until he actually maxes out, which kinda sucks. So this is the only part that's a little bit dicey, because I don't really know what unit that interceptor is gonna actually prioritize. I'm hoping that having one right in front of it that's hurt enough will actually pull its attention, but it might not. It might not shake out that way. In which case, we should probably have another one ready just in case. Even if it takes a couple taps as opposed to just one. Gonna have to make something happen eventually. Damn. Oh, that's the rocket. You son of a bitch. It hit the weaker one, but that other tank's probably gonna move forward and block our tank. Ah, yeah, motherfucker. I went for it. Because it can take out either of them regardless. That sucks. Ooh. This guy actually moved forward. That bomber backed off, but we still have this medium to deal with. So them having that other guy there, I think, actually shortened our range. That sucks. Still too far in either direction, too. Right up there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, because the only thing we can really do now is just mitigate what this can do by maybe tapping it again. So we've already gone past our threshold for doing this faster. They're too close to anything to really... They can probably get like right there. The only problem with that is that I don't know how that's gonna affect this guy's approach. And they have another one in the backyard already, which sucks. Oh, he's got enough for the meteor now.
What happened back in Cosmoland will never happen again. Face your demise! Meteor strike!
Oh, you son of a bitch. It's like they know. So the other one survived, but it's not going to be able to tap that laser in one, even if it reaches there. And that's the bigger issue. So either here or, if possible, right on that corner. Unless it really seriously goes for one of these guys. Now, of course, the other issue with that is that we still have this other interceptor down this way. Those choppers are literally just going to become body blocks after a certain point. Oh, so it did go after the two. Oh, what a pain in the ass. Yeah, so that's what it was. The center we were still capturing units, but we should have left Colin's money alone. Just to have like exactly enough. So yeah, if this goes on for much longer, we'll probably just restart it and try with that instead.
Give up. Max blast.
Another thing that we can do instead of having Eagle on that last one is to actually put what's her name instead, so that she can actually start halving people's fuel and stuff. I didn't think about that before. But they actually have to travel pretty far ways down here before they start capturing stuff and making first contact. Huh. Interesting. Why did it go out that way? Oh, because it went after the other actual interceptor. That's fucking weird. Okay. Not that that really changes too much for us, but that is a little bit odd.
The eagle soars above you. Lightning strike.
Another super meteor strike. Oh no. Okay. Oh no. Oh. Depending on what can reach them, that might actually do us in anyway. Yeah, they're constantly gonna have that right path closed off. That sucks. So yeah, it might be better for us to just try to do it. From the beginning here and just keep that in mind. Okay.
Of course.
Let's do.
Let's give that another go. Oh, it starts us from here though. Oh shit. It might not be that big of a deal. Person on the left technically doesn't really have to be what we were gonna try to do. But yeah, this part still starts the same. We still want them to try to capture stuff. And we'll leave it at that until they're actually able to have enough for some other junk. Still gonna make infantry here. But instead, on this one, we just leave them alone. Not quite there yet. So now you actually have enough for that, and then we just do what we gotta do from there. literally by like a couple hundred. That was like our main mistake, was just trying to recruit more. When we didn't really need to. That was half the point. God damn it. Stupid. From here, boop. Now, I don't know if they're gonna be able to reach that fast enough to really do anything crazy with it, but we will make another guy down here to start going through this way. I don't know how much significance that extra spot really has, but we'll see. We're not gonna be able to reach that in time. Damn! Try to send one of them down. Ooh, okay. Jump you in here. Actually, is that gonna... That will probably get you hit, but... It won't kill? And as long as it doesn't damage the infantry, then that's kind of okay. Okay. So this part's mostly the same then. He already hit that. Shoot! And I can't reach that? Oh, because this fucker probably hit him. No, he's not actually in range. Wow. Huh. Problem is... Oh no, actually, if I put him there, he'll still block that spot. And we can line up another anti-air. I'll moving these guys forward. Now you might still go through and try to hit him anyway. This guy's gonna be an issue one way or the other. Discard that. Alright, can I hit him? Okay. Need to find out if we actually had that range though. Also, dominant adding to the goose goal. So that chopper did move forward. That bomber's gonna be our next concern. It might actually just make its presence known next round then. I was gonna say there's no real way for them to attack unless they just got him off that spot. I'll still take him out. We still gotta deal with him later. Anything we put in this factory is gonna get hurt. Okay. Well, we'll do it by the book and see what happens here. That's weird. So there's an interceptor here now. Alright. That's gonna shred that. Win for the transport again, because the other guy's actually not in range. Wait, did it not produce any units in mid? Okay. That's really weird. Unless they know something I don't. In fact, out of curiosity, if we actually just don't do anything for the rest of this round, he might very well just be in range. Alright, and you're forward. Yeah. Is there still you down here? Yeah. Right, so they freshly fired. He doesn't have enough for Meteor. Alright, so they put a missile array now. But it wouldn't be able to fire anyway. And now we just... Okay.
Impossible! There's no way you could have destroyed my death ray.
Not the death ray. Enemy defenses have been weakened. Attack the platform and haunt the missile launch. Yeah, that platform's about to get torn down. There's only one thing standing between us and victory. Let the platform fall, soldiers.
Oh yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Quickly, let's hit the platform.
Lord Sturm.
The missile platform. It won't hold. Launch the missile immediately.
Okay.
It won't launch. Those jerks ruined the most precious work. They've rendered the missile launch platform completely inoperable. Yes. I've come so far. You're next on the list, Sturm. Only to be foiled by such insignificant pests once more. No, I will not let it end like this. I will sacrifice my own flesh and all of you.
Will join me in death.
This bitch is gonna blow up. Whoa, hold on there. What are you planning? He's got the trigger to some sort of self-destruction device.
Possum spit.
Maxie, back away now. You jerk. Andy, no. If you think for 1 second that we're gonna let you get away with this. This worm. I'm not a worm. I'm Andy, and I'm a CO for the Orange Star Army.
Andy, run away!
Is he gonna fucking grab the detonator? Everyone, get back! He evil.
Chance is a fickle thing. You never know when it will come your way. And yet, here it is.
Is he about to blap this dude?
Hey! That's Hawk!
Sturm, I think it is time you were relieved of your command.
Hawk.
Black
You traitor!
Damn. Disintegrated his ass.
Good riddance.
But why? Why would you?
There's nothing left of that bitch. He just caught him with the Zogak neutral and said bye.
Lord Sturm is no more.
Hawk, what have you done? As of now, with the sudden resignation of Lord Sturm, I am the interim commander-in-chief of the Black Hole Army. Any objections? What's the meaning of this, Hawk? You were in league with Sturm, were you not? I merely wanted an opportunity to test my power, to see how strong I could become. I have no interest in anything outside of my own power. That is my purpose, nothing more. Regardless of the reason why, he saved us all. Yes, well, that doesn't clear your record of wrongdoing. I won't forget what you did to Green Earth. I didn't ask for your exoneration. I'm through with all of you. Although I must say I'm impressed with your performances. It was satisfying. What? How about this? We continue this fight until I'm satisfied. Eagle, that's enough. Our troops are on the brink of collapse. There's nothing to be gained by fighting any longer. Maybe out of line, sir, but I believe Commander Drake is correct. There's no fight to be had here. Our army is in ruins. Go withdraw and start a new era of Black Hole. Hawk, you know I've always had your back. I'm on your team till the end. Hey, count me in too. Rebuilding from the ground up sounds like fun. I follow the strong.
Very well.
Prepare our troops. We're leaving this place. Hold it, Hawk. What have you done to Macro Island is unforgivable. But you saved me. You saved all of us, so thanks. The Black Hole Army may be gone as we know it, but you would do well to remember me. Till we meet again.
Huh?
You haven't left after saying his piece. I wonder if we'll see him again someday as our foe. So this is something that I don't know because I didn't play the ones on the DS, but I'm assuming they come back for Dual Strike. It's hard to say, but if he's got the nerve to show his face here again, we'll just have to drive him back.
Yes.
In the meantime, it's best to prepare just in case. You never know what tomorrow may bring. As battle ravaged as our troops are, so is the soil of Macro Island. We must help both to heal anew. Preparations and soil can wait. We won! I mean, we did win, didn't we? Yep, pretty sure we did.
Oh yeah!
Well, let's celebrate. It's party time. Figures. We barely escaped death and the kid wants cake and ice cream. Hold on. Ice cream? I love chocolate. He's already ready. You don't even get to do anything.
When I fight for my country, I never lose.
Let's see. If only multiple of those COs consistently carry guns, right? Literally half of Sammy's aesthetic is that she's rocking a rifle. How did she not just get his ass from afar? Like the second he was enraged. It took some dude winding up an electric hook to disintegrate his ass for him to not blow everybody up. The Black Hole Army driven from its shores. Macro Land was free at last. But peace is a fragile thing. Stay vigilant until next time. Real talk, I do hope that they do another two-piece for this. What is it? Dual Strike and Days of Ruin? I think Days of Ruin is the other one. Although I think in terms of both aesthetic and general like gameplay, Days of Ruin takes a pretty steep departure. Free at last, free at last. Indeed. As much as I like this game, I think 2 definitely kind of wore on my nerves a little bit. 1 felt like it was pretty compact. But that is the long and short of Advance Wars 1 and 2. It's funny, the video that I was following, the guy actually managed an S. I think because we fought too much and lost too many units, we actually like fucked up our score. But like there are other people that did it and are like, I got a B. It's like whatever. There we go. Some really aggravating maps. Oh my god. Yeah. So it's interesting because some of the reasons that some of these maps are aggravating is because they did do minor adjustments from this version to the original Game Boy Advance version. There are a little bit less exploits, and then there were some other things that I think were oversights in the meantime, just with what they changed. But overall, it was more so just fixed up to be a pretty like long, grueling ass run. Like you really got to go for the throat and just have your base be on the ropes most of the time in order to get a lot of those S's. But all in all, it has been done. I want to say how many parts did we get into? Let me see. I gotta hit edit because the title's still on. So 20 parts overall. And the bulk of those are actually for Advance Wars 2 at 13 parts by itself. Based on the works of original development staff. Yay! Look at our little tank buddy. Alright. Get on with it, buddy. I like the idea that they still have those fucking cannons dotting the land. Oh, that's cute. Look at them. Rank S. That is the end of that. So, from here, our next secondary game that we're going to be focusing on is actually going to be Lost Judgment. Vaguely remember that some of the other games have shiny new commanders on top of the old black holes, including like a more extreme version of Sledge and whatever his name was. Yeah, I don't doubt it. It does kind of make me wonder if some of the additions from 2 still survive on the other army side. Did you uncover every mission? There may still be some that you have yet to clear. Make sure to check cities everywhere for hidden laboratory maps. Yeah, we already know. I ain't doing that shit.
What I'm talking about. Hey there.
This man's like, please buy my shit. That will not be bought like a mere toy. Also, he's available now too. Sure you will. I got the ticket and rules are rules. Anywho, come down to Hachi Shop when you're ready to do business.
Hey there. Look who's here.
Oh my god. Everything else, huh? So that does beg the question. Technically, we're gonna be starting Lost Judgment next time. And by next time, I mean next week. We're gonna be doing some other stuff for COTC and Final Fantasy since we haven't done it in a little while, thanks to Armored Core. Although Armored Core, I think, will be... Did I set it for Thursday? I think so. Tomorrow, however, will be us doing just Banner Drop Night. So, until next time, hope you guys have a good one, and this is goodbye to the YouTube people. Alright, we gotta go.